Okay, Jonathan, thank you. Well, raising awareness and focusing on equity and inclusion in the arts. The Oklahoma City Repertory Theater launching their new season. And here with us to learn more is Artistic Director Kelly Kerwin. Kelly, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
We're so excited to have you learn more about this. So before we kind of get into the nitty gritty here, tell me a little bit about the mission of OKC Rep. What's it all about?
Absolutely. The mission of OKC Rep, which has been reinvigorated and rebooted as of last year, is really to champion work that speaks to the city of Oklahoma City, as well as to champion artists that reflect the diversity of Oklahoma City and our multicultural world.
So I love this. I think it's so different and unique from some other theaters that we may see or that we're familiar with. So when we talk about things like equity and inclusion, how does OKC Rep, implement that and make sure that that happens?
Absolutely, because I know those words are buzzwords that we hear them a lot. And so what does that mean at Oklahoma City Repertory Theater? Well, first and foremost, it means that the people who are represented and reflected and making the work on stage don't always look like me. They don't always look like you. They actually hopefully look like the vast diversity of Oklahoma City. And we will be kicking off our first contemporary play by an Asian American artist with many Asian American actors in it. We will end the season with a play by Terrell Allen McCraney, who's known for winning the Academy Award for Moonlight. He's an African American playwright. That show has 3 African American men in it. And then we will also have diversity of perspectives throughout the season. And also what that means to me is who has access to the theater, who gets to come. And a lot of times a barrier of entry has been ticket prices. And what we're trying to do is change that. So we have a sliding scale ticket price model, which means it's $20, $40, $60, or pay what you can every single performance. Wow. So when you show up to the theater, you don't get a crazy ticket that says you did pay what you can. Everybody's treated the same. And if you have the means to be able to buy that $60 ticket, we hope that you do, because it means that we can continue to hopefully keep ticket prices low to extend the access to the arts to Oklahoma City at large.
This is a fantastic concept. I love it. I feel like it's just going to bring the arts to so many more people.
That is the hope.
That is, and make it just so much more accessible. Okay, let's talk about the season.
Okay.
So you mentioned a little bit what you're kicking off with, so tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, so The Great Leap is the first contemporary play that we're doing. It opens in November. It is a wonderful play by this playwright named Lauren Yee, directed by Jessica Holt, who's a dear collaborator of mine. It's about a lot of things. It's about what it means to be an American through the eyes of an Asian American teenager who really wants to be a basketball player. So as much as it's also about cultures clashing and post-cultural revolution China, it's also about what it means to be really good at basketball. And I feel like Oklahoma City knows what it means to, they used to know what it means to be really good at basketball.
That's a loaded question these days, but
yeah, but the drive is still there, and it's a beautiful play. It really hits home to the heart. And then what we're really kicking off with today and this weekend is something called Bill's 44th, which is a puppet show. It's a beautiful puppet show. It is hopeful and yet goes through the universal feelings of isolation. It's about a man named Bill who throws a birthday party for himself and no one shows up. And then what happens in that hour? But it's delightful, it's quirky, it goes to some beautiful dark places, not in a way that I would say are too dark, but in ways that we all, I think, in the past 2 years of the pandemic have felt loneliness, have felt alone, and it does end with some beauty and hope. So I hope you will all come check it out. It's, $5 to $60 can get you a wonderful seat there.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so how long is that running for before we kind of...
Yes, it runs tonight, which is Thursday, and it runs Friday night at 8 p.m., and then we have a matinee on Saturday and an evening show on Saturday, so just this weekend.
Okay, just this weekend only, and then you're launching into the rest of the season.
Correct.
Where can people find kind of the schedule?
Yeah, so okcrep.org has all you need to know. We also keep our social media, Facebook and Instagram channels active, so you can follow us at OKC Rep Theater on Instagram or OKC Rep Theater on Facebook, and you can find the schedule there. You can buy tickets there. You can see what else is happening in the season, read more about our mission and values. Yeah.
Before I let you go, though, I was reading your bio, Kelly. You have extensive experience. You've worked in theater all over the place. Some of the most famous theaters in the country as well. So I want to ask you, from your perspective of having worked all over, what do you think makes OKC Rep so unique, and why are you so excited to be part of it?
Yeah, so when this job came up, what I was really excited by honestly, was it the Flaming Lips are from here?
Ah,
so like
so
I knew,
awesome.
so like I knew that there were some cool weirdos here in Oklahoma City, and I just felt like, you know, the coasts have there's an embarrassment of riches in the coasts, and the cultural conversation was not happening in the middle of the country, and I wanted to be part of a place that could build something, and my board has been so helpful with that, with me trying to be able to build something new that's doing something different. And Oklahoma City, when I came here for my interview, there was an energy about it. I could just tell that there are people here that want to build things, make change, and it didn't feel like this city that was in the past. It felt like a city that was really pushing forward to the future, and that's what I want to do with theater.
I felt that same way when I came out here for my interview too. It really grabs you in, you know. It
Okay,
does.
yeah.
It does. It really does have that energy. So just so glad to see this and hear about OKC Rep. Okay, one more time. Where can people find all the information and all that jazz?
Yeah, www.okcrep.org or .com. Both work, actually.
Wow.
So
Okay.
rep is REP, so OKC Rep.
And they keep all the socials active.
Yeah.
So that's great news. Okay, Kelly, thanks so much for coming on today.
Thank you so much.
We wish you break a leg.
Yeah.
Yes.
You did
okay.
it. Yeah.
Thanks, Kelly.